Well, time for an all too familiar story. YouTube is suppressing my channel. And just like every other time I've said it, I have proof. So yesterday I made a community post saying my video about YouTube getting caught for violating privacy laws is getting suppressed. I've gotten a bunch of comments saying the video can't be hyped. It's been stuck on 2.8K hype points since its release. Insanity. So I just showed a few of the many comments that I've gotten where people are saying, this is interesting. It's not letting me hype a video no more. Anyone else got this? The crazy bit about this video, you can't hype it. I find it interesting that this video in particular seems to be ineligible for YouTube's new hype feature. For those of you guys that don't know, YouTube has a new feature called Hyped where you can hype a video and it can be discovered on a specific hype leaderboard. It's basically like a ranked system for YouTube. The smaller your channel is, the more hype points you can get. Videos can be hyped for up to 1 week after it's been released. So the only time you should see the hype button being removed from your video is after it's been a week since the video has been uploaded. So this is a specific video that I'm talking about. A lot of people were talking about why the hype button might have been removed, and people are saying, oh, because the hype button gets removed after a week. It's been 2 days since the video's been up. But obviously we got to address the elephant in the room on what this topic of the video actually is. YouTube caught violating privacy laws, where according to the Austrian Data Protection Authority, DSB, they actually reached a decision on YouTube violating privacy laws, and they actually had to go ahead and give an individual who had requested their data based on a regulatory hearing. So essentially YouTube got in trouble for violating privacy laws. I made a video talking about it, and now all of a sudden YouTube's brand new feature is gone on this specific video. For example, this was the video that I uploaded yesterday, and despite the fact that it apparently didn't reach anyone's notifications according to the comments, the hype feature is still available on this video. The video got a decent amount of hype points. Same thing with this video. I did get a bunch of comments saying they didn't get notified for this video, but regardless, the hype point feature was enabled, so no issue there. But again, this specific video where the title is YouTube caught violating privacy laws, that is the one that has been restricted. What a crazy coincidence, right? Could it be a glitch? Of course, but it's just crazy that the glitch is happening on a video exposing YouTube for violating privacy laws. And again, for people saying, oh, the hype button just disappears after 7 days, it's been 2 days. I am recording this on September 4th, 2025, and I will most likely upload this video today. There is no reason the hype button should be gone on that video. This video has been stuck on 2.8K hype points since its release. So basically, it had the hype button when it was released, but all of a sudden now it's been removed. Even though it says 2 days, technically this video was released 3 days ago. It just hasn't been a full 72 hours yet. But yeah, like the first hour or two that I saw the video, the hype points were completely fine. But after like the first hour or two, I started getting comments of people saying they can't hype the video. And ever since then, there's been no hype button on that video. There's another specific video that I've seen that had the hype point feature removed. And again, before you guys say the 7-day thing, this was only uploaded 5 days ago. This video, despite having 55K views, only has 720 hype points. And keep in mind, for my channel size, one hype, I believe, from one individual should be 120 hype points. This one has 720. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what is going on. Every other video that I've checked since the hype feature has been released looks totally fine. All these other videos, they have their hype features actually enabled. And for the ones that don't have it enabled, it has been a full 7 days. So for example, these videos, they don't have the hype feature anymore. But all these other videos do, except for this one and this one. And remember, look at the nature of the topics being discussed. I don't know. It just seems really, really weird. I'll have to keep an eye on this video specifically and see if the hype button just disappears all of a sudden. And of course, you know, it could be a coincidence, but at the end of the day, man, we've had so many coincidences on this channel. We might as well just turn this shit into a fucking coming of age movie or something with all the coincidences that just keep happening. There have been people who've asked me to make a video like this for a while, and I'm actually heavily considering it. But despite being pretty untalented and not deserving all the subscribers that I've gotten, a lot of people have acknowledged me as arguably the unluckiest man on YouTube. So what they're referring to is how often YouTube will suppress and restrict me, ban my content, demonetize my videos, all the copyright claims that I've gotten, all the threats of lawsuits and stuff. So really just going from the beginning, there have been way more unfortunate things that have happened to me on YouTube, but let's just go through some of the main ones that have happened. So basically 3 years ago, I got banned from YouTube, and I made a tweet saying, well, my YouTube channel has been banned. I don't know what I did, but I would appreciate if everyone could tag YouTube and spread the word, because I didn't do anything wrong. Keep in mind, I was making the same types of videos back in the day, criticizing YouTube for certain updates and decisions, urging them to make some changes, and all of a sudden I was just randomly getting banned from the platform. So they said they reviewed my content and found severe repeated violations of our community guidelines. And then when they said what our policy says, it says content that encourages illegal activities or incites users to violate YouTube's guidelines is not allowed on YouTube. They didn't even give me an example of what content of mine did so, because there is no content where I encourage people to do something illegal or to violate YouTube's guidelines. And for those of you guys that don't know, I have a gaming channel as well at DeepHumor Gaming. So when my main channel got banned, so did this one. I lost access to both my my YouTube channels, and at the time, I think I had like under 1,000 followers on Twitter. So I pretty much had like no one really to give this news to. And I was a much smaller YouTuber at the time, so no one really like gave a shit. I mean, of course, I got a bunch of support on Twitter and I appreciate everybody. But my point is that if I was to get banned now, it would be a much bigger deal because I've lucked my way to a bigger following, right? So they sent me another thing over here that says, thanks for reaching out and being unable to access your Google account. The email you inquired about is not associated with an active Google account. So basically they were like, yeah, give us your email address so we can give you access to your account. But then they said the email address was previously associated with a Google account and has been deleted and cannot be recovered. And then all of a sudden I had a conversation with Team YouTube and they said, while looking into your channel's termination, we found your account may have been potentially compromised. To investigate further, we're going to connect you with our support team. So first I incited people to violate YouTube's community guidelines and do illegal activity. Then all of a sudden my channel had been hacked. This is the type of shit I've gone through on YouTube, man. Like some just weird ass shit that happens. A lot of people have been victims to YouTube's automated systems and, you know, I am no different. So then they gave me my channel back, right? But not before deleting 4 videos, right? And they claimed that the hacker had uploaded these 4 videos right over here. And I still don't have access to any of the videos except for this one, which YouTube gave me access to that. And these 3 videos to this day are still deleted. Now, they said the hacker uploaded these videos. I uploaded all 4 of the videos. And keep in mind, all 4 of the videos were of me criticizing YouTube, every single one of them. Talking about YouTube's comment warning feature being pretty weird, talking about never search this search term because it results in nudity content on YouTube. Every single one of those videos involved at least even a little bit of criticism of YouTube, and those were all the 4 videos that got removed because a hacker had posted them. And I'm bringing this up to say that this is not my first fucking rodeo with dealing with YouTube's bullshit. This is probably my 30th. And obviously, I'm sure most of you guys know about the whole I might lose DeepHumor thing that had happened last year. Again, it's crazy that we're coming up on a year. In 6 days, it's going to be 1 year since this happened, 1 year since Moist Critical got involved. It was a crazy situation. But again, it was another issue where I was getting essentially screwed by YouTube because somebody was just violating their copyright strike system, and YouTube still never banned the guy who did it. And then even with some of the more recent stuff where YouTube was saying that, oh, my video from 9 months ago, yeah, you violated our child safety policies, even though we said your video was okay 9 months ago. Now all of a sudden it's bad. They gave me a community guidelines warning, and they said if I get another one, then I will get a strike on the channel. I won't be able to upload for a week and all that stuff. So yeah. And once again, when did I get this sort of community guidelines warning out of nowhere? Right when I start making videos talking about YouTube's ID verification update and how it's pretty shitty. And I'd even made videos talking about how we can kind of avoid YouTube's ID verification. And then all of a sudden, the video from 9 months ago, now all of a sudden that video is bad. So it's just a lot of bullshit I've had to deal with on the platform. I really do appreciate everybody's support. I know this kind of sounds like a boy who cried wolf scenario where I'm just constantly saying, oh, YouTube's suppressing me. But at the end of the day, every time I say it, I come with proof, man. I would love to not be suppressed by YouTube, so it's not like I enjoy making videos like this, but I'm just telling you guys what I see and what happened. And even if you go read the community post and go read all the comments of this, everyone is saying, you know, like the hype button actually did disappear from that video. So, I mean, I just don't really know what to do in those types of situations. I'm walking a pretty thin line with YouTube right now where I'm making these videos talking about, you know, some of the things they've messed up on, and they seem to be actively suppressing me. My videos don't get out to the subscribers. The hype feature gets removed from my videos and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about it. If you guys could do me a favor, please do leave a like and a comment on this video so we can push it out more into the algorithm. I don't know. I kind of have to start thinking about the type of content that I'm uploading in the direction of this channel because YouTube just is fucking me over big time. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.